So you want to make your application stand out, huh? I've got a tip for you. Learn to tell great stories. Let me give you an example. A friend of mine was at an airport with some time to kill before his flight. He went to the airport bar, ordered a drink. Next thing he knows, a young woman has approached him and said, "May I buy you the next round?" And he says, "Of course." So she goes to the bar, comes back with 2 drinks, one for her, one for him. That's the last thing he remembers. Next thing he knows, he wakes up in a bathtub full of ice. Beside him is a note that says, "Don't move, call 911, and there's a cell phone right there. He dials the number, and the operator seems surprisingly familiar with his story. She says, "Sir, I want you to reach behind you. Do you feel a tube?" Sure enough, he does. She says, "Sir, don't move. One of your kidneys has been harvested. Paramedics are on their way." It's a good story, huh? It's a complete legend. In fact, it's one of the most successful urban legends from the past couple of decades. And if you want to tell good stories, there are 5 qualities that you should have too. These 5 qualities come from a brilliant book called Made to Stick by Chip and Dan Heath, as does the urban legend that we started with. What are those 5 qualities? Good stories are simple. They're easy to follow. Good stories are unexpected. They have a twist. There's a plot. Good stories are concrete. They have concrete, visual, vivid details. A bathtub full of ice. A cell phone that says, "Don't move." You get the idea. Good stories are credible, believable. It could happen to anyone. It's a friend of a friend. How interesting our lives are of friends of friends. The final quality is it's emotional. Good stories tug at the heartstrings of the reader just enough to really make them feel connected to the author and the storyteller themselves. So, what's nice about making your application stand out this way is you don't have to be a brilliant writer to learn to tell good stories. Nor do you have to go out and get hundreds of hours of additional experiences. You can learn to talk well about the experiences you've already had. So become a student of storytelling so that you can draw the reader into your own bathtub full of ice, whatever it may be.